as a politician. He was never a Mahatma, and I refuse to call him Mahatma. You see, I've never in my life called him Mahatma. He doesn't deserve that title, not even from the point of view of his morality. I always say that as I met Mr. Gandhi in the capacity of an opponent, I have a feeling that I know him better than most other people because he had opened his real fangs to me, you see, and I could see the inside of the man. You see, while others who generally went there as devotees, you see, saw nothing of him except the external appearance which he had put up as a Mahatma. But I saw him in his human capacity, the bare man in him. Gandhi has already vanished from the memory of the people in this country. His memory is kept up because the Congress party annually, gives a holiday either on his birthday or some other day connected with some event in his life, and has a celebration. Naturally, people's memory is revived. But if these artificial respirations were not given, I think Gandhi would be long forgotten.
Fundamentally changed.
Not at all. Not at all. In fact, he was all the time double dealing. He conducted 2 papers. One in English, the Harijan, you see. Before that, Young India. And in Gujarati, he conducted another paper, you see, which is called the Deen Bandhu, or something like that. Now, if you read the 2 papers, you will see how Mr. Gandhi was deceiving the people. In the English paper, he posed himself as an opponent of the caste system and of untouchability, you see, and that he was a Democrat. But if you read his Gujarati magazine, you will see him a more orthodox man. He has been supporting the caste system, the Varnashram Dharma, and all the orthodox dogmas, which has kept India down, all through ages. He has no dynamics in him, All this talk about untouchability was just for the purpose of making the untouchables drawn into the Congress. That was one thing, And secondly, he wanted that the untouchables should not oppose his movement, of Swaraj. I don't think beyond that he had any real motive of uplift. He wasn't like Garrison in the United States who fought for the Negroes.
Was it Gandhi who was too impatient of the Congress party? Was he?
No, personally, I do not know how suddenly Mr. Attlee agreed, to give independence. That's a matter of secret which Mr. Attlee one day, I think, will disclose in his autobiography. How he came to that, nobody ever expected. This is such a sudden change of front. Nobody ever expected. It seems to me, from the analysis that I make about it, there are 2 things which I think led, to the Labour Party to take this decision. One is the national army that was raised by Subhash Chandra Bose. The British had been ruling this country in the firm belief that whatever may happen, in this country, whatever the politician may do, they will never be able, to change the loyalty of the soldier. That was the one prop on which they were carrying on their administration. Now that thing was completely dashed to pieces, when they found that even the soldier was being seduced, and to form a party or a battalion to blow off the British. Then I think the British came to the conclusion that if they were to rule India, the only basis on which they could rule was the maintenance of the British army.